What up? I'm just fucking with y'all. It's Tuesday, the 20th, day before my birthday bash show. Smitty and I will do live tomorrow from 7 to 8 Pacific. We're going to do a little show live just to get everybody caught up. Super chat show. Shoot us some cheese. Smitty's struggling. My birthday, I can buy him a steak maybe or something. We're revamping the show. We're in the mix of working out every day on the show, working it out, doing our thing. You see, we're working on some new logos that you saw. We're doing some things. This ain't it yet, but we're doing some stuff. New guests, new outlines, new layouts, new segments. We're getting there. But first things first, and today is Tuesday, and it is Talk That Talk Tuesday. Is I got a daily rant for your ass. And college football playoff committee got it wrong. And they fucked this up bad. We're going to dive into it in a deep, deep discussion. But 12-team playoff criteria is in. It's here, people. Don't know if you knew that or not, but it dropped today. And you're not going to want to miss this daily rant. I'm about to go in on their ass. This is a fucking another loss for college football. See you on the other side. We're here for another daily rant. I got a lot to discuss here in this college football playoff committee. They got it all wrong. The college football committee, which consists of no one. No players, no coaches, no ex-fucking nothing. I believe there's one former player who turned half-ass politician. I think he played at Penn State, an old linebacker. Alum. He's on the committee. Everyone else is a joke. It's a mockery and should never be making these decisions. But again, we know what drives the selection committee and why they do what they do. Money. The root of all evil, right? Well, again, it has hit us, and it has hit us big in the face and hit us in the mouth. This is a mistake. I'm just telling you, it's a fucking travesty. Once again, it's a mockery of appeasing the masses, and the masses who are soft, woke, scared, pussy, bitch-made cats. That's who we're appeasing. You're going to have more blowouts, more injuries, and the same few teams will continue to win it each and every year. Minus Michigan, they're probably done. But having said that, this is where we are. You'll have 4 or 5 SEC teams in the top 12. We're going to dive into it, though. The new college football playoff will put the 4 highest-ranked conference champs in seeding 1 through 4. Okay? Listen to what I said. The highest-ranked conference champions will get the rankings from 1 to 4. Okay? So that's how the new one will be. From that point on, you will have basically 8 teams, and they will go in pecking order as far as ranking, okay, as far as how they're ranked. So basically, the College Football Playoff Board of Managers today unanimously revised the qualifying criteria for the 12-team playoff. So now it includes the 5 highest-ranked conference champions plus the next 7 highest ranked teams as determined by the College Football Selection Committee. So I want to be clear. You hear what I said. The new college football playoff will put the 4 highest ranked conference champs 1 through 4. Okay? You're following me, right? But then it goes on to say it will include the 5 highest ranked conference champs, plus the next 7 highest ranked teams, which creates 12 teams. But 1 through 4 is going to be 1 through 4. Why do I keep saying this? Because I don't believe anyone's really thought this out. And that's why they need a commissioner. That's why there's people on this committee who have not a fucking idea what they're doing, what they're discussing, and what they're actually creating. They're letting Disney and ESPN and the money control the narrative and just tell these committee members, hey, you're going to vote this way. It's about this money we're going to get. We just gave ESPN $1.3 billion a year to fucking advertise and show our fucking playoffs, right? So we're going to dive into that too. But no one's really thought this out, though, because if you did, then there's going to be a 5th team who you're either hurting or you are going to help every single year. And I predict right now on this show that you are going to create one team in particular to thrive and be in the playoff every year, regardless of their ranking, because you, again, have created a faulty system. What do you mean, JB? Where are you getting with this long rant? That means, listen to what I'm saying. If Notre Dame is the number 1 team in the country, the way that this system reads, that I'm reading it, I could be wrong, but I've done this over and over. I don't see how I'm wrong. If Notre Dame is the number 1 ranked team in America and undefeated, similar to what Florida State had happen to them this year, does anyone out there listening know what rank seed they would be based on the criteria that the committee just wrote today? Please help me out, math geniuses. If the number 1 through 4 is ranked by conference champ, Notre Dame could be number 1 in the country and still be ranked 5th overall, requiring Notre Dame, the number 1 team in America, hypothetically, to win 4 straight games to win a national title. Now, Notre Dame sticks out to me because they're an independent. And the rule in the legislation clearly shows that this is a top 4 conference ranking and then the top 5 overall. So Notre Dame could be 12-0, number 1 team in America, waxing everybody's ass, and they'll be the 5th seed in the college football playoff. I want you to let that sink in. I mean, damn, JB just smarter than everybody. Or no, it's actually the hustle side in me just comes to me. It just came to me. I'm like, how the fuck is Notre Dame somebody's going to get fucked here? Again, you have yet to create a system that is fuck proof. You are going to be fucking someone. And this is my point. Why did you make a 12-team playoff? You're going to have somebody pissed regardless. You can't please them all. The 13th team will be pissed next year because now they're going to say, well, Notre Dame's undefeated, but they didn't play nobody. And then they end up being the 5th seed and we're undefeated at VMI and we should be in. See, this is going to be the dog. Sports in general, if you listen to my rant yesterday, has become a mockery. It's a joke. But having said that, again, the committee had all this time, and everyone thought this 12-team playoff was going to be so great. But guess what? One person has been saying it's going to be the worst shit to ever happen. Who's that guy? Me. Moi. This person right here. And now, already, hours in, to the decision being put, stamped, and concreted in, cemented in, I found a hole that's going to end up causing this to be major, catastrophic comedy. You again have fucking screwed the pooch. College Football Board of Managers revised the qualifying criteria. See, if you continue to revise this, you know you have a fucking shitty product. Because if you don't have a product that's worthy of, this is really clear cut and dried, this is it, we got this, this, and this, just how it used to be with the BCS, just how it was with 4 teams. Listen, 4 teams, it is what it is. You 4 get in. There's going to be a Florida State every 20 years, occasional Florida State. Let's just be real. But come on, man. Now we created this whole ranking system, and now everybody's going to get a trophy. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have more injuries. You're going to have opt-outs, sit-outs. You're going to have dudes sit out. I'm just telling you right now. I told you this. This is unbelievable. More injuries, more blowouts. So you don't think the 1 seed is going to absolutely mollywop? Or well, they'll get a bye, right? Apparently they're going to get a bye. Dude, listen, I don't even want to dive into all this shit. All I know is that the college football playoff will put the highest 4 ranked conference champions 1 through 4. That means if Notre Dame is the best team in America, they'll be the 5th seed. I just want you to understand this. And they'll have to win 4 straight to win a title. And then everyone's going to say it's unfair. It's it's blah, blah, blah. You're an independent, though. You're not a conference. So you're going to have a problem. Here's the deal. ESPN can't afford the expanded college football playoff deal at $1.3 billion per year. And the NBA deal is now and still make money. So if ESPN, are they going to lose money or give up the NBA? Because I'm trying to figure this out. The math doesn't math up. The math ain't mathing. It doesn't add up. To get college football and the NBA to make money as an organization, Disney and ESPN, for them to make money, the College Football Playoff Board of Managers today unanimously revised the qualifying criteria, which now, if you look at ESPN's expanded playoff deal that they just got, it's going to cost $1.3 billion per year. They're going to have to scrap the NBA or make college football their bread and butter. Just telling you guys. So I'm confused. I don't know what you want to say, but it's going to be a fucking very, very logical adjustment financially, if you look at it. College football playoff, based on the evolution of the conference structure since the board first adopted this new format back in 22, I think it was September of 22. Dr. Mark Keenum, the president of Mississippi State and the chair of the College Football Board of Managers, said this: I know this change will also be well received by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We all will be pleased to see the new format come to life on the field this postseason. First of all, you don't have student athletes anymore, sir. Student athletes went away when you started paying to play. So stop saying student athletes. You have lost all integrity. Character means your character has been flawed. You have a flawed character now because we all know, unless you're just blinded by ignorance, we know you're all in for the money. You continue to stay away from paying any money to players. You've yet to pay them anything. You created a collective caveat so where you still don't have to pay players, yet you're the judge, the jury, and the executioner. You can suspend coaches for giving out a hamburger. You can allow, Arch Manning to have a $200,000 visit at Texas, but then suspend a coach Harbaugh for 6 games for basically giving out a hamburger and a cheating scandal. But yet you won't fire him because you know that this happens at every college and university across the board. So the college football. The NCAA will continue to scathe and snake and be slippery away and stay away from actually having to pay anyone. They'll make billions off us, players and coaches alike, but they won't have to pay you. because they'll have someone else do it, which is now the collective. So stop saying college student athletes. They're not student athletes anymore, because you can't even keep your student athlete in class long enough to consider them a scholar. So shut the fuck up. You guys are a fucking joke, and stop insulting my fucking intelligence. The change will not be well received by student athletes, because there is no student athletes. These are professional players now when you chose to pay them. Now you're allowing them to have fucking autonomy and become members of employment. So you better be ready to give them bereavement pay, vacation pay, 401k, bennies. You better be ready for that one. And then they're going to say, oh, I don't want to come into work today, which is really playing for a coach who's actually working. Let that sink in. So now the coach can't even demand you show up because you're an employee of the school and you have sick pay, days off. This is a fucking joke. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? This change modifies the original plan going back to the college football playoff, which called for the bracket each year to include the 6 highest ranked conference champions, plus the next 6 highest ranked teams. Under the 12-team playoff format that begins this fall, the 4 highest ranked conference champs will be seeded 1 through 4, will receive a first round bye, while teams seeded 5 through 12 will play each other in the first round on the home field of the higher ranked team. So team 5 will host team 12, 6 will host 11, 7 will host 10, 8 will get it. You get it, right? The quarterfinals and semifinals will be played in the New Year's 6 bowl games. The national championship game will continue to be on a neutral site. No conference will qualify automatically, and there will be no limit on the number of participants from a conference. So let me explain this again. Notre Dame, since they don't have a conference, could be the best team in America. They will have to play a first round game against a 12 seed, which will probably be a good game. And they get to host that game, but they're the 5 seed. They don't even get a bye. The best team in America won't even get a bye. But the 4 conference champs ranked 1 through 4 will all get a bye. This fucking NCAA, you will fuck up a wet dream. You will fuck up a wet dream. I'm just telling you, you're worse than 2 old people fucking, man. I swear to God you are. And I just got to be honest, no conference will qualify automatically, and there will be no limit on conference participants. So the Pac-12 has 1 team right now, Washington State. So here's the members of the College Football Board of President or managers, including, okay, Big Ten Conference President, Neil Bindubi, okay. Tim Caboni is the Conference USA president from Western Kentucky. Jim Clements, the ACC president at Clemson. Michael Fitz, who's the American Athletic Conference president out of Tulane. I got to meet the guy with Willie Fritz one time. Gordon Gee, Big 12 Conference president from West Virginia. Jack Hawkins, who's the Sun Belt Conference president out of Troy. And then you got Reverend John Jenkins, president, Notre Dame, independent. Mark Keenum, chair, Southeastern Conference, president, Mississippi State. You got Kirk Schultz at the Pac-12, which is the only representative, right? You got Pac-12, you got Oregon State, Washington State, or Washington State is the representative of this thing. And then you got Satish Tripathi is from the Mid-American Conference, president out at Buffalo. And then Keith Whitfield, Mountain West Conference, president at UNLV. All right. That's the committee managers and the committee members of the College Football Board of Managers, we want to call them. That's who created this, okay? That's who created this whole fucking deal. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. Let me show you this real quick. Most likely to make the college playoff in 24, okay? Georgia being the 1, Ohio State 2, Texas 3, Oregon 4, okay? Ole Miss is the 5, Penn State, they got Utah, I think, Notre Dame, Boise State, Alabama, Clemson, Michigan at 12, or is that Missouri? So they didn't have Michigan in here. No, that's Michigan, 12. Missouri's at 14. Florida State, 13. Oklahoma State, 15. Liberty at 16. These are the teams' rankings, right? You got a pool of 25 teams here, okay? Just imagine the 12 teams you're going to put in this thing out of this pool here. And now there's going to be a team that's not on here, probably like, who knows? Who knows? Can somebody else get in that mix? I don't know. I don't even see Oklahoma on here. Do you? Where's OU at? OU's not even on this list. So they said Oklahoma's just going to fall completely off. Anyway, I just wanted to give this as a reference. 12-team playoff, 1 through 4, highest ranked conference champs. 5th team could be a Notre Dame who's undefeated, who's not in a conference. So it's already a faulty system you just created. And I don't know why you keep fucking with it. But I'm not excited at all. I literally think they're just watering this down again. Liberty, let's say they get in. NC State, Missouri. I mean, look at I'm just saying, KU, listen. We're headed down another fucking slippery slope, man. This is going to be unbelievable. They keep modifying shit. For what reason? I have no idea. This shit is a joke, okay? And this is how much of a joke it is. Iowa State just lost another coordinator to the LA Rams as an analyst. This is how bad dudes want to get out. Georgia State's head coach just walked away from being a head coach to go be the fucking O-line coach at South Carolina. You left Georgia State's head coaching position to go be a position coach in your home state of South Carolina. You want to use the home state and all that? Oh, go ahead. But the bottom line is they don't want to be head coaches no more. It's so bad. They don't want to coach in college football no more. It is so bad. You had a guy at Washington, okay, get hired at Alabama when the whole thing left, when DeBoer left and all that. Alabama hired Inge from Washington on February 2nd as the linebacker coach, okay? So DeBoer brought him with him. Tennessee just hired William Inge as the new linebackers coach. I'm confused and lost here. This guy, this is an absolute joke. Players leaving, coaches leaving. In the same conference, you're going from Alabama to Tennessee. Something's not right there. Something's telling me, it's not all good in Tuscaloosa, people. I don't know. But the bottom line is that there is a huge infrastructure problem. And until we fix that, which is committee, managers, get a fucking commissioner, do the things that are supposed to be done, and stop saying student athlete. They're no longer student athletes, okay? Student athletes don't exist no more. They're mercenaries. You're hired mercenaries. So let's just be honest. Let's start there. Till you realize that, and you realize that the NCAA, you guys are a bunch of criminals, then until that is out there in the open, you have no shot at fixing this thing. And this is going to be the most watered down fucking product we have seen. You're seeing it right now in front of our very eyes at the college basketball level. Wait till March Madness happens. Why are we trending towards being disinterested in Super Bowls, Pro Bowls, NBA All-Star games, dunk contests, college football playoffs, national championship games, March Madness? Is any of this making your dick hard anymore? It's not making mine hard. It's like, I got to watch Liberty fucking play Duke in the Sweet 16. Liberty beat Duke, and then Liberty has to play George Washington in the fucking Elite Eight. You can't bet on it. You can't gamble. You don't know who's who. Everyone's leaving every fucking 30 days. Listen, if you guys think this is good for the sports world, then you're fucking delusional and you're just soft and you like taking it in the ass. I'm going to be honest with you. That means they're telling you what to take and you're saying, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And you take it.
During the halftime show, Chuck Downfield shared some wisdom from his playing days.
You know, my old coach used to say to us kids,
take your fucking ass home, man. Ain't nobody sucking your dick. Shut the fuck up, man. Take your ass home.
That's what we don't have anymore. God help us all, man. What a joke. Slippery slope we're rolling down, man. I'm tell you right now, this is bad for fucking sports. We're in a bad spot. And sports ends for me, man. I don't know. I might just, I don't know. I don't know what I do. Breed bullies, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's a great day to have a great fucking day. Don't miss my birthday bash show special tomorrow morning right here on YouTube, 7 to 8 a.m. Pacific. And another daily rant. I'll see you tomorrow. And then we'll see you on the 26th when we're back revamped for the Coach AB show with Big Smitty. We need 50,000 subscribers. We're at 36,000. Let's get 50,000 by April. Appreciate you guys, man. Pound the like button. We'll see you on the other side. Peace.
We switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We want the games we missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
You are now tuning out